Hello everybody, this is CarsNeat123 and today I'm going to be continuing my Fallout campaign. So we just got back to Sanctuary after helping these guys, the Minutemen group. They're not all Minutemen, but in the future they'll pretty much be the Minutemen. So yeah, oh yeah, the core wouldn't have gotten you back here, so I recommended last episode that you guys should... Whoops, that's the wrong one. How do I get out of this? Hold on, this might take a few, but oh, never mind. Because the fusion core won't last the whole time for you to scavenge and get all the way back here, I recommended it to everyone that they, not teleport, fast travel to the settlement. So this episode we are going to be helping set up our first settlement, and talking about future goals. So this episode is very skippable. It's going to be a lot of blabbering, a lot of boring stuff, not a lot of storyline. So, yeah, I'm gonna go through and junk everything here that I can junk. I will be speeding up that so you guys don't have to watch it though.
One eternity later.
Alrighty, so that was... I scrapped almost everything here. Outside, not inside. I haven't done inside any of the buildings yet, but... Well, I missed the tricycle. But I scrapped most of everything outside. So, now we get to start some of the Sturges quests, where we set up the settlement.
It's not raining.
If you do them before, that's fine. A couple things I want to point out that just make it easier. First of all, if you scrap something that is holding stuff, like this has a silver locket inside of it. If you scrap that, it says in the top, it said contents transferred to workbench. So a lot of that stuff, it'll store it automatically in your workbench. Something to be careful with though, if you store stuff in your workbench, especially for those of you out there who like to collect cool things like newspapers and then keep them out. Let's say you have something like that in your workbench. It will automatically break down your junk and use it. So like, I have a cigar box here. If I need cloth and I'm out of cloth, it'll start using cloth from this. That leads me to another thing. While you're out in the wasteland, collect cigarettes. If you want beds for your settlers, it only takes like 5 cigarettes to make a bed, and it doesn't cost very much. You can't sell it for much. It's not very heavy, so it's a very good use to get out of the cigarettes and boxes and stuff that are everywhere.
Seems to be growing well.
I usually make this the farmland. So we're gonna do that again. I have a settlement where it's all corn. Just this whole thing is corn all the way along here. And then I've got trees down here. It's a pretty big farm. It looks very nice. It sets up, you can set up networks between the farms later on. Is that a mod? No, that's not a mod. You can set up networks between the settlements later on. So this settlement is my farm settlement, along with, what's it called? With another one, where it's basically just on a little peninsula. One last tip. Your dog, if you lost your dog, and he's not at the Red Rocket Station, come over here. First of all, he's not able to die. So if he's gone, it's a glitch. He didn't die. He can't. Your dog is gonna be in a doghouse. I lost him for a while and found him chilling in a doghouse. So make sure that you get rid of all of the doghouses and then put down one single doghouse so you can keep track of where he is. That way, if you have like a doghouse at the castle, I always put a doghouse in the castle, because then if I send him to the castle, which usually becomes my main settlement, if you send him to the castle, then he'll be in that doghouse. So it's a nicer way to keep track of the dog. Is he named Dogmeat in this one? Yes, he is. Okay. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and the next thing I need to do is I need to start clearing out the insides of buildings. Usually all like 3 other times I've done settlements, like built up settlements, I always make this spot a building and I fill it with beds, and that's that. So I want to decorate up the houses a little bit and give each settler their own house, because I feel like that would be cool. You can't assign settlers to their beds. So they'll go to their bed in their house. They won't, like, they'll visit other houses, but they won't sleep in a bed unless they're not assigned to a bed. They won't sleep in a bed that isn't theirs unless they can't get to it. A good way to keep track of your settlers. So we are gonna work on, I'm gonna go through and get all the buildings as well, the insides of the buildings. Make sure you check the walls for the medicine cabinet. They usually have stim packs and stuff in them. Alrighty, so I have all of the houses cleared out. A couple things I want to share with you guys. First of all, this desk here. Do not delete it if you want to keep the computer. The computer goes with the desk. Bye bye. No, it's gone. It go. Anyway. So now that we have done that, I think I'm gonna clear. What can I clear? There's nothing to clear. I think I'm gonna start building stuff. But let's see first what we have in here. So aid-wise, these, I'm pretty sure all were in, yep. All of those were inside of things that I scrapped. Like I said, if there's anything in here that you want to keep, like a death claw hand, make sure you take it out, because if you need leather, it'll destroy it for you and use the thing for leather. On the good side, collect fans and typewriters in the wasteland. They give you so many gears, and gears are essential for building things. Make sure that you don't destroy this when you find it. It's behind one of the buildings. Don't destroy that, or like this one, I guess is fine, but don't destroy that, because later on you're gonna need it. You're probably gonna need it. And it's really hard to get the stuff up to be able to craft it again. So just don't destroy it in the first place. So now, we gotta make this an actual settlement. Let's see here. We're gonna move on to the tips and tricks of how to make... Well, actually, this building looks very nice. Make the floors look somewhat decent, if you like, because a lot of the floors just, yeah, some of them are gonna need work. This one is brilliant. But there's one down here. This house, on the other hand, is atrocious. There is stuff all over the floors that you can't get rid of, or scrap, or anything. Like, that's just there. You can't get rid of those. So we're gonna do some somewhat things that we can use to fix it. None of them are gonna be great without like mods and stuff, but they'll work. So first of all, you'll notice a normal floor doesn't fit very easily in here. Move to these ones. You can fit them in a lot, a lot easier. If you place something down and then you come closer to it, you're able to scoot it a little easier as well. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. You're gonna want to keep it as straight as possible so these guys click in better. Oh yeah, but that's not gonna let me build that spot. So I guess we're putting a bed there. This bed gets dirty over time. It starts to look like that over time. So I usually go to these beds, but this bed does look nicer. It's just, you might want to replace it ever so often. We can also use rugs. I don't know why that didn't cross my mind. I just, there's only one rug I like, and it's got a giant, it's like all rockets. Yay. That's probably the closest we're gonna get for that. Furniture, bed. Yay! We got bed number 1. Why is it float? Oh. We don't want it to look like it's floating. Okay. I guess we're leaving it like that. Store stuff. Ready? Oh, it does. Wow. You don't have to unlock the stupid boxes in Sanctuary or other settlements. It stores your content. That is amazing. I'm gonna see if it'll allow us to put a bed over this. It doesn't. Okay, well, let's see if let's see if we can make this look somewhat good. Or if we can't put a bed over it, we're gonna make it into a bed. I want it right there. Oh, okay. No, go back. Okay, so we have a bed. Now we're gonna take some shelves. That's a really tall shelf. Something shorter, please. It's a little too short. Okay. Okay. It's working. Right? Now that we've got the coffee tables here. Yeah, we want it there. Who doesn't want a trunk? Everyone wants a trunk. You can stuff people. No, sorry. What? Bed in here. And a bed in here. These rooms look okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It looks way better than it could have. Out here, I'm gonna say the floors are fine. We're gonna do some patching up on the walls. But we're gonna do that on the outside. Some of this stuff we can also do paintings on. Since it's up, we might be able to put a wall decoration over it. Like so. You can also do walls, but I'm starting to change my mind on the paintings. I don't know why. Because paintings are also cheaper. They're not as expensive. Don't use as much material as a wall does. If they do use as much material, it's about the same. It's not like any more. We can also do like a picture out here. And then a picture inside, so that it's like one picture inside. Abstract wall art, sure, let's go for it. It just puts it like so close to the wall, it's great. But then something like, if I wanted to repair this wall here. I would totally use this. Because it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. You can get it, like, almost in the... Alright. Something I do really want to share with people, because, like, some of this is kind of stupid, but, like, a major, like, breaking point kind of thing. You can't use the doors, right? There are mods, that I usually use that have doors, but right now I'm playing vanilla mode. No mods at all whatsoever, just for the videos. But if you go to metal prefabs, you go over the circle door. Not prefabs, sorry, metal walls. Go over to the circle door. Square works too, but it's harder to line it up and still be able to walk through the door. But circle, see how much closer that is to the ground? Not that much closer, but it works. You can get it really freaking close to your stuff here. It's the same amount as the other one, material wise, but if it's got one of these things, you can't put it outside, but you can't get it inside. You can get it pretty darn close to that wall. It's like, because it sticks out on the edges, it completely covers that wall. Like, you can't get in there. So then you can come over here and add a door. And boom. You got a door on the wall of your thing. There we go, there we go. Okay, so you could put that in the center, like 2 or 3 in the center, and then put a painting over it. Or we can make this, let's rotate this. Okay. It doesn't like that. How about this? Oh, oh, this will work. We just need to push it in a bit. So it sticks outside, not inside. That's still inside, but that's pretty close to the wall. So we'll leave that there. Our vulnerable spot. Oh man, they never got back to the milk. Man, we're gonna scrap their milk. Oh, where am I going? I'm supposed to. I was doing this systematically. I was gonna go this direction. And then come over this way and work on. John, you okay, buddy? You're, ooh, okay, so for one of my, before I got the castle, I saw the top of this, right? And I was like, that's really flat up there. So I put stairs going up, and then I ended up making the top of the roof. I added like a platform. It was like this whole thing. It had like 8 power armor suits until I got the castle, and then I made all like a room of power armor suits. But yeah, it was pretty cool. We're gonna, we're not gonna skip the building one. we'll do those along with everything. We are gonna move these up here. Okay, so usually I make these the work areas, but what if I make all of the houses places for them to sleep? I move everything over and make, oh good, this has this thing, so that's why this house is always designated. Never mind. We'll give it like a shell, we'll decorate it, it'll be, okay, so this bed will come over here. This will be a house. Okay, but last time I liked having an empty platform. So do I want it on this side or that side of the... What if they went up and like connected? That would be neat. Okay, hold on, sorry, I'm getting off track. We're gonna build a, I'm gonna store this. Okay, so we're gonna make a workhouse here. That'll be a workhouse. Okay, so let's go over here. I want a big patio on this one. Okay, so you are gonna want these. So your scavengers will go out. They scavenge stuff and they come back and they put it in here. You can't really like access anything from that, but it goes into your stuff here. You can have a maximum of whatever your charisma is. So right now my charisma is only 5. I can only have 5 settlers. Can't have more than that. It won't let me. At the most, you don't want more than like 25 beds. Another building tip, these beds fit in bathtubs very nicely. Anyway, there we go. Picture. There we go. This house is next.